tremendous grab in the bottom of the third inning at short. Lifts one into right field, starting in and moving back, and it gets over the head of the right fielder. And a ground rule double will score both runs as Jacobs picks up 2 RBIs and pushes the lead now to 15-1. Again, Moody started in on that ball, and then once he realized it was getting over his head, it was a little too late at that point. As Jesus Perdue stands in, still 0 for 1 tonight. As he struck out, and he's walked on both occasions since then. He's looking to get his 10th hit of this tournament. Orndorff was able to do that in his last appearance. This one eats up the second baseman, as that was a rocket hit at Bradbury. And that'll score the run from third as Jacobs comes in. And there is that 10th hit. Now that is 12 RBIs for Jesus Perdue in this tournament. That went in for a strike to Lance and Orndorff, 0-1. 40 runs have been scored against Sophia here tonight against Cerrito Canova and Mineral County. Again, just 2 very prolific offensive clubs. But as we said, Sophia had used up some of their regular starters in earlier games and have had to go deeper and deeper into their bullpen here, as that one fouled off to the right by Orndorff. Count it 1-1. Orndorff grounded out to second base in the first inning, had a 2-run single in the second and an RBI double last time up as he fouls this one back, 1-2. Sophia looking for the first out of the inning. Already 3 runs have crossed for Mineral County. There's strike 3 on Orndorff as he goes down looking for the first out. And that's the first strikeout of the tournament for Lance and Orndorff. Same with Perdue. I said that'll be something for Sophia to hang in their hat, as nobody else is able to do that against these two in this tournament. They've just been hitting machines through the first 3 games. Now that'll bring up Lucas Williamson. 1-1 now the count. Perdue standing at first after that RBI single. Now the count at 2-1. Again, Mineral County now just 3 outs away from moving into the state championship game against Cerrito Canova tomorrow at noon. That is, should this game be heading to its conclusion. And honestly, for Mineral County right now, you want to try and maybe get out of here as fast as you can, as it's going to be a quick turnaround for them tomorrow. With that game moving up, we talked about it. We've got a 2-hour drive back home. Well, I have a 2-hour drive back home. So does Brian and Butch as well. Again, I have to go all the way back to Logan County. They're heading back to Charleston, so it's going to be a quick turnaround for us too tomorrow. But we'll be here, God willing, and everything will be all right as we get set to bring you the state championship game tomorrow. But Mineral County, you've got a lot of young kids that are going to be excited after tonight, and that one's going to fall in from Bauer as they'll wave around Perdue as he'll come in to score. And that'll make it 17-1. As Cade Bauer, his 3rd hit of the game, his first RBI of the evening. He's now got 5 for the tournament. But right now, if I'm Mineral County, knowing that, you're talking about maybe getting back to your hotel or whatever it may be. Maybe not even getting into bed till about 1, 2 in the morning at this point. You're still talking about young kids here, maybe going to eat and everything else. So if I'm them, I may be thinking about trying to hightail it out of here as fast as possible. As Babo swinging a miss, 0-2. And that's the benefit Cerrito Canova has. After their game tonight, they went ahead and got back to their hotel and are resting up for tomorrow's game. Babbo takes strike 3, and a throw down to first. And wasn't sure, well, never mind, that's not the case whenever, that's only if the bases are loaded, but yes, Riddle unable to squeeze that, and again, that's just been the type of night it's been. Okay, well, that will be a strikeout nonetheless, and the base was occupied. That's what I was thinking at first. Whenever. Okay, so I was thinking that was the case whenever Babbo ran down there, so the out does count. So it's 2 outs now. It's Feaster, 1-0. Yeah, I was about to say, though, that's been the kind of night it's been for Sophia against both Cerrito Canova and now Mineral County. Just, like I said, came in here tonight after 2 really gutsy wins and 2 big wins over Boone Northern and Logan in order to get to the finals of the winners bracket. But like we said, whenever you can't use your regular pitchers, which as we said before, we agree with the rule here to save the young arms. But it's one of those, once you get past a couple of your primary pitching positions, then it gets a little bit tougher as a 4-pitch walk to Feaster. As Feaster led off this inning by, or actually last inning, struck out to end the inning, and now back to McGreevy, who led off this inning with an infield hit. So this is the 3rd time now they batted around, and that's going to go into right field for a hit, as that'll score 1 run, as bases will remain loaded here. And Mineral holding the runners, not trying to advance any more runs unless a hit is made. And now Jackson Hare back to the top of the order, doubled to left field. His first appearance. That one skips in and misses 1-0. As Hare 2 of 3 tonight, had an RBI double in the 3rd inning. Mentioned the double in the 4th, struck out in the 1st and walked in the 2nd. There's a strike on the inside, 1-1 rather. Strike 2, catches Hare looking. As count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Austin trying to put this inning away, as 5 runs already in for Mineral County. Now the count will run full. Now Hare ready along with Austin. The payoff pitch swung on and fouled off. Like I said, the state championship pretty well set at this point, going to be Cerrito Canova and Mineral County, as it'll be a rematch of that classic game on Sunday night, with Cerrito Canova coming back to defeat Mineral County 8-6. Ball 4 outside, and that'll walk in a run. And like I said, every minute that Mineral County kind of wastes right now is 1 more minute of rest that they lose for tomorrow. As we are approaching 10:30 p.m. here tonight, as Jacobs hits one hard back up the middle, fielded there, throw over to second in time to end the top of the 4th inning, as now we move to the bottom of the 4th inning. Last call for Sophia here in this 2020 Little League State Tournament, as you're watching it right here with us live on Video Productions.
General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100+ stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
As a member of the military, a military family, or a veteran, the last thing you should have to worry about is your prescriptions. At your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy, we'll transfer your prescriptions for you with no interruptions in service. Our pharmacists will be there to help answer questions and share tips and advice with a friendly, knowledgeable smile. And we're not going anywhere. We welcome military personnel and their families. Transfer your prescriptions today. Griffith & File Drugstore and Soda Fountain, 1405 Chestnut Street, Canova. Health Mart, caring for you.
Bauer back first. Bauer, well, I guess it would help if I picked the right team. Bauer back first.
Williamson back to second.
Williamson to second.
Hare to short.
Hare to short.
Jacobs to third.
Third.
Jesus to pitch.
Jesus Purdue. I believe it. Well, it took it, so there's no duplicates. We're good.
It's not 20 to 1, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was 18 to 1. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Chris Kidd here with you as we are set to start the bottom of the fourth inning. A swing and a miss. 19 to 1 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And again, the scoreboard is off as well here at the park. So 19 to 1 at the moment as they bring on Jesus Purdue to try and close things out. And they have not used him but only once in this tournament for less than 20 pitches. He didn't pitch very long. And there's a nasty breaking pitch, swinging and missing at it for strike 3. That'll be the first out of the inning as he retires Riddle. Now I'll have Silas Nelson coming up. That's another little wrinkle. Again, Mineral County has been saving Purdue for a perfect moment, and I'd say either him or Hare or a combination of both will be the two that go against Cerrito Canova tomorrow, as there's an overpowering fastball in. And a good time to bring him in to try and get him loosened up. And again, obviously, that was a filthy curveball right there by Purdue, swung on and missed by Nelson, 0-2. But again, don't mean necessarily loosen up for tonight, but just kind of get him into a rhythm of pitching because he may be the starter tomorrow. I'd say either him or Hare, and you're probably looking at Riggs on the other side for Cerrito Canova, and there's just a overpowering fastball from Purdue to strike out his second batter. And now Sophia down to their last out of this 2020 state tournament as Cash Lynch will come up. Or actually, it'll be Cole Moody. And again, Moody, who's had such a good state tournament, 5 of 8 overall with a home run, 3 singles, a double, and 3 RBIs. Could be the last batter here of this tournament for Sophia as Moody climbs in. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And again, congratulations this Sophia team. Again, coming in, winning 2 big games against Boone Northern and Logan, putting themselves in this position to play in the winner's bracket final, now the loser's bracket final, but just going to come up short in this tournament as a high chopper to second, throw over to first, and in time as Williamson connects with Bauer to close out the evening as Mineral County comes in and takes care of business and wins the game 19 to 1 to move into the state championship tomorrow at high noon as they will take on Cerrito Canova in a matchup of that 8-6 Classic on Sunday evening. And there you have it. Again, we'll be back for that game tomorrow. Again, weather pending. Again, we're still kind of checking the radar and looking things over, but hopefully we'll be able to have that for you tomorrow here from Greenbrier, as this has been a terrific state tournament. 8 terrific teams, and now we're down to 2 as Mineral County and Cerrito Canova. You don't want to miss that one. Make sure you're with us. If you're at work tomorrow, take your lunch break and check it out with us. And if not, it'll be on all of our live streaming, whether it be on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or on our website at Video Productions. But again, great job tonight by Mineral County and Cerrito Canova. They'll face off for the state title tomorrow. So for Butch Mounts and Brian Shepard, I'm Chris Kidd saying so long tonight from Central Greenbrier Little League Field as you've been watching the 2020 Little League State Tournament with us right here on Video Productions.